Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy, Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lott, and we have an exciting show for you today. I'm joined by my co-host, as always, Mr. Dusty Salisbury. You know him because he's famous for his hilarious King and Queens TikTok reenactments with his lovely wife. Dusty, how are you today?
What's up, you demented old circus monkeys? How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing great, pal. We're doing awesome. We don't really have any feedback to share with you. But if you guys ever want to, send us some feedback, let us know how we're doing, and let us know how you like the show or maybe dislike the show. You can send us an email, kingofqueenspodcast@gmail.com, or hit us up on Facebook. So today we're going to get right into it. We have a great guest for you. He's from North Carolina. He's in the band Still Searching. He's a bread delivery driver, and he's a huge King and Queens fan. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Turner Thomas. Turner, what's up, pal?
Woo! Don't tell me. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man? So Turner and I were talking before the show. His band Still Searching just hit 20,000 views on their latest music video. So that's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, man. This is ridiculous. I just checked it a couple hours ago. I'm like, oh wow.
What kind of music?
It's like metalcore, kind of like Trivium,
Nice.
Avenged Sevenfold, bands like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I listen to hardcore rock all the time. I love that.
Nice.
I'm about to check you guys out, man.
Yeah, I'll
Yep,
send
still-
you the link.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely
I
send that to me,
can't
man.
remember the name of the song off the top of my head for the latest video.
It's we did a cover of Ariana Grande's song Seven Rings, just like
Oh, nice.
metal version of it.
Nice.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of pink in the music video.
Love it.
Awesome. So yeah, we're here obviously to talk about some King of Queens. I know you're a big fan. You've listened to all the episodes, right, of our podcast so far.
I'm all caught up.
Yeah, man, and yeah, you're very active in the Facebook fan group that we're all a part of.
It's a very good
So thanks a lot for coming on, man. I know you're a busy dude, so we appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
So we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about Season 9, Episode 3, entitled Moxie Moron. It was written by Liz Astroff and Owen Eccleston, directed by Rob Schiller, and it originally aired on December 13th, 2006. So at the time of this recording, 15 years ago.
Oh, 16, I think.
16.
Yeah.
Man, just a youngin'.
Yep.
So we'll get right into the trivia. We'll talk about some quotes and ponderings, and then we'll get into ratings and review. So, sound like a plan?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Episode synopsis. Carrie gets upset because one of her fellow secretaries, quote unquote, steals her Moxie and gets a promotion. And everything at IPS falls apart after Doug temporarily takes over the office. So, we'll see how this one goes. It's an episode. I'm just going to start off by saying it's season 9. A lot of people aren't too thrilled with season 9, but let's see how this one goes.
All
right. Trivia. Question number 1. What does Deacon want Doug to do with him at the beginning of the episode?
I knew this was going to be a question. He wants them to join the gym down the block from him so he can get like half off.
Absolutely. Very, very good. Very good. You got that one 100% correct. The last couple episodes, we started off with a
musical
with a
question.
with a non King and Queens related question. So I said, you know what, let me get back into doing just strictly King of Queens, and see how that goes.
I was waiting for a question like, what color was the can that Doug was holding when
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. So after some gentle feedback from my wife, and I use the term loosely, is
You can use those for like bonus points if like somebody misses a question.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Absolutely.
True that.
All right. So it turns out that Supervisor O'Boyle is going to rehab. Where is he going to rehab?
Syracuse.
Yep, just outside of Syracuse,
Good
New
job.
York. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And I thought that part was pretty funny. You know, just he calls him in there, and right away Doug's thinks it has to do with a drop package, and he blames Deacon. So that was a pretty good part there.
Yeah.
All right. So question number 3, O'Boyle basically brings him in because he's going to rehab and wants one of them to fill in for him. Who ends up filling in for O'Boyle at first?
Deacon.
Deacon does. That's right. That is correct. And I thought I had this as a question, but I guess not. Let me see. Oh, no, I did. All right. So I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. I'm sorry about that. So Deacon fills in as a supervisor, and Doug's absolutely fine with that. He didn't want it at all. So yeah. So far so good. What do you think, Turner? You got you're 3 questions in and you're 3 for 3.
I feel like I'm gonna get kicked into choppers here in a minute.
You're waiting for that left hook or
these,
something?
These are too easy. Something's coming.
Yep.
Something's coming. We'll see. All right. That brings us to Carrie in her office with all the secretaries, and they're talking about how good of a job they all did on the last project. So what do Carrie and the secretaries think they're going to get as gifts?
They think they're gonna get cars because
they
said they liked their drive on this last project.
Absolutely correct. Bonus points for that. Bonus points. Yeah, they Carrie didn't believe him at first, and then she was convinced herself that they're going to get cars. So
that's a long way to fall.
Yeah, what do they actually get as gifts?
They get gift baskets with like mustard seed lotion.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Dusty or Turner, you guys ever get or think you're getting like a bonus or something, a gift or something at work, and it turns out to be something really crappy? Oh yeah?
Hell yeah. I remember when I was a nurse, we were getting our Christmas bonuses. It was a freaking ham.
It was a ham,
What
huh?
the hell? Yeah, like I don't want no damn ham. I want some money.
Was that at least a spiral ham, like pre-cooked, or?
It was a spiral ham, yeah. But I mean, I was pissed. I was like, I don't want no damn food as a bonus.
This past year during Thanksgiving, I thought I was gonna get like a holiday bonus for like all the hard work I've been doing picking up on routes, and I'm like, get a little bit of money. And then my boss is like, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving," gives me a turkey. I'm like,
oh, so
okay.
wow, so you guys got
man.
similar stories there. Getting the turkey and getting the ham. I mean, at least it was a turkey,
crazy.
right? I mean,
yeah.
What'd you end up doing with it? Did you cook it and eat it, or?
I took it to my mom's house and we cooked it and had it for Thanksgiving.
All right. So you got use out of it. And,
Nice.
Eat up. It's my bonus.
That's right.
Oh man.
Well, at least you ate yours. I threw mine away.
Did you really, Dusty?
Hell yeah, I was pissed.
Oh, that's funny, man. Oh man. All right. Well, we're not big enough that we're giving out bonuses here at the Shuddy Uppy podcast. So,
Right.
so don't expect anything. Once we maybe when we get real big, 20,000. Maybe if we get 20,000 downloads on an episode, like Still Searching did on their
everybody
video.
who's listening to this podcast needs to be leaving feedback. Like,
yes, thank you, Turner.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. We've been saying that till we're blue in the face. Yeah, it definitely helps us out.
Yeah.
So Doug and Carrie are in the bedroom at this point, and Doug tells Carrie that he could have been supervisor, and she's fine with him not being supervisor for temporarily. She then references when Carrie sent Doug to an investment seminar. What did Doug come back with when he went to the investment seminar?
He came back with kittens.
He didn't come back with with investment advice or what he should be what stocks or bonds he should be investing in. He came back with kittens. He didn't say how many, but it was obviously multiple kittens. You guys, well, Dusty, I know you have cats and dogs and stuff. What about you, Turner?
My roommate has a 7-year-old German Shepherd. Very protective of the house. So.
Oh yeah.
And we don't need a doorbell because anytime somebody pulls in the driveway, he lets us know.
He lets you know.
Before they get to the doorbell.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So kittens. Yeah, I don't know where he would have got them, but so that was pretty funny.
Maybe there was like a animal shelter next door.
Yeah.
That was serving like bacon or something.
Yeah.
All right. So the next part is when Carrie and the secretaries are kind of bitching and moaning about their gift baskets. Which secretary stands up to the boss? Her name.
Here we go.
Here's
the question. Here's the question. It is Dawn Morgan.
Yep.
Dawn Morgan, absolutely. Great job.
Good job, man.
Turner coming through.
Anytime
man.
they said her name. Anytime they said her name, I pictured like a dish detergent of Dawn for some reason. I don't know.
That's funny, man. Yeah, Dawn Morgan stands up to her, and
It's
she's
awesome
very
you
like,
got the last name.
yeah.
I would have never got
exactly.
the last name.
Yeah, I said, you know what? This is gonna be, you know me with names and stuff.
Now.
They're getting tough now. The next one's a name-related question, also, because Doug decides that he wants to also be supervisor with Deacon in the next scene. So they decide they're going to do it together, or at least Doug says he's going to do it with him. He ends up doing time cards. When Doug's looking at the time cards, he looks at Gomez's time card and sees his middle name. What is Gomez's middle name?
Man. Is it Eugene?
It is Eugene. Yeah. And the reason I brought that up is because Eugene was also in the episode with the hairdresser.
The haircut, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I thought that was pretty funny that for some reason they keep bringing up Eugene. So, yep, absolutely. Good job, man. You're 8 for 8. You're 8 for 8 so far. So, all right. Let's see if we could try to trip you up on some of these other ones. No, I don't want to trip you up. I like when the guests answer the questions correctly.
What color were Doug's socks?
Yeah, what color was his underwear? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so Doug ends up sending Danny on a route. Where does Doug send Danny?
Jersey.
Yep, that's absolutely correct. New Jersey.
You're going to Jersey.
Don't go to Jersey. You're going to Jersey. Oh, that was funny, man. Yeah, Danny's sporting a beard in this episode.
Yeah, I noticed that the first couple episodes he's got a beard.
Yeah, man. He, because I don't think did Doug ever. I know Doug had the chops for a while, a couple episodes, but I don't think he ever had a beard in King of Queens.
No,
I
know he had it.
Strike happened.
He had it during the strike.
Yeah.
And,
I thought he had
shave.
the mutton chops though, right during the strike.
Yeah, he grows out like a full beard. Carrie tells him to shave, and like he comes downstairs, he's got the mutton chops on the side.
See, there you go. Turner Thomas coming through.
Oh yeah.
I think he has a beard in his new show, The Crew, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good show as well.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna be I'm a bad host, man. I've only watched one episode so far, and it's not because I don't like it. It's just time wise.
Yeah, it's good.
I gotta watch the rest of it. And now that you're into NASCAR, Dusty, it's probably even better, right?
Man, I only got into NASCAR just because of that one race. I don't know how I'm going to do with the rest of the races and all that. Being there was awesome. I even got hit with a piece of tire rubber.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Awesome,
sitting
dude.
in the
you
front
take it
row,
home with you?
supposedly you get hit. No, I don't even know where it went. It hit me in the cheek and it just left.
He in the cheek even. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Took it like a champ.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. All right. So so at this point, Doug and Deacon are kind of in a dilemma because they're both fighting over the supervisor position. How does Doug try to settle the co-supervisor dilemma?
With a blinking contest.
Yep, that's absolutely correct. The staring contest. Yep.
No, you blink. Oh,
So pretty much Deacon doesn't want anything to do with him, so he pretty much says, "Screw it, then you handle it, Doug." So Doug comes home and he's all distraught, but he left his logbook somewhere. Where did Doug think he left his logbook?
At a Denny's.
At a Denny's. He's not sure which one. It's all a blur.
Denny's is
What happened
so
at that
good.
Denny's?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
When I was doing truck
Love
driving,
Denny's.
that was the first restaurant I got to eat at because it was inside of the truck stop. They had a Denny's.
Oh yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is pretty cool.
Oh, nice, man. There you go. A little nostalgia for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
good
Didn't leave my logbook.
Didn't leave your logbook.
Didn't
That's
leave my
good.
logbook.
That's good. All right. What does Doug do to try and get rid of the position?
Oh. They start getting tough towards the end.
Well, don't overthink this one. It's
He tries to. He tells Deacon that he actually won. That Doug's a very fast blinker.
Yep. That's absolutely correct, man. Yep. He goes, I'm blinking right now, and he just has his eyes wide open. You can't even tell. You
You got an angry call on line 3.
Yeah, you got an angry call in line 3. That part was funny. So where does Dandy end up on his route?
He ends up in a lake somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
he's in the water
on a
somewhere.
dirt road.
Yeah, packages are floating around. The truck's in the water, which I thought was pretty. I mean, I'm assuming the whole truck is in the water, or did the computer generate that? I don't know, but they really committed to that scene.
I mean, it's 2006, so like probably the graphics wouldn't have been that great if it was computer generated
I mean, I'm thinking the same thing as you, Turner.
for a network TV show.
For a network TV show. So they really committed. I'm thinking they either put a whole truck in there or had
They
part
said
of a
that
truck.
they haven't seen Danny since yesterday, and like I'm wondering, like, has he been underwater for like 24 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Comes out, "Mommy!" He's got great lung capacity.
yeah, exactly. He's like Aquaman or something. All right, a couple more questions, and we're done with the trivia. What does Carrie do in the elevator with her boss?
So she tells her that she tells him earlier in the episode that was my Moxie. Dawn stole it from me, and he's like, "Well, that she told me to my face, and you didn't." So, and then she gets in the elevator, and she's like, "You know what? That was wrong of me to say. I'm really happy having a job here." And Kaplan's like, I thought about it. And like that actually did take Moxie to tell me that was your Moxie.
Yeah.
But now you come crawling back to me? That's just pathetic.
You pretty much got it word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah. She stops the elevator. Absolutely.
I got a bonus question for you.
All right.
There we go.
What are things that she told Mr. Kaplan to prove that she has Moxie?
That he's bald and fat.
Yeah. And then she steals
Pretty much
stuff.
described me.
Now,
Pretty
steal
much
stuff.
describes me.
Not just pins,
Steal
just
stuff.
big stuff.
Big
Hey,
step.
that's a fireable offense.
That is a fireable offense, Carrie.
Fireable.
Yep, absolutely. All right. And last question here. What does because Doug ends up going to the rehab center in Syracuse
That was
to
hilarious.
talk to O'Boyle. What does O'Boyle suggest that Doug do to deal with the supervisor duties?
To do the very thing that he is there to not do, drink.
That's right, drink whiskey. that part was pretty funny when he's drinking the whiskey and he's on the phone and he's like, whatever.
The tracker
Just,
says you got the package. And you're saying you don't, so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And bonus question: what happens to Doug and Carrie at the end of the episode?
Oh, let's see. They get suspended from work.
Yep, they don't get fired; they get suspended. Yep, absolutely. So that concludes the trivia. What do you think, Turner?
All right. I did a
He
lot better
killed
than I thought I
that.
was going to do.
Yeah, you did kill it, man. Yeah, you
he
did
killed
awesome.
it.
To be fair, I had to watch the episode twice.
That's okay. There's no rules on how many times you're allowed to watch it. I usually watch it a couple times myself. So
Season 9 is probably the freshest season because I haven't watched it as much.
okay.
I can quote probably anything from season 2 or season 1 word for word.
Yeah, we were talking about that before the show. You were hoping for a season 1 or season 2. Is that your favorite? Is that your favorite season?
That's the season that I started on, season 2.
Okay.
I'd always heard about King of Queens. My dad always grew up watching like Seinfeld, all the 90s sitcoms. And one night, it was probably after the show got off the air. It was late 2007. I was at my dad's house, and he had like a bunch of DVDs just laid out. And I usually listen to something when I go to sleep. I was like, let's see what this King of Queens is all about. I pop it in. I'm falling asleep, and I'm like laughing as I'm falling asleep, listening to the lines. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch this show.
That's awesome. So King of Queens really does mean something to you.
Oh yeah, big time.
As far as that concerned.
It's a big part of my life. Help you get out of depression during tough times. Just anytime you want to feel good, just pop it in.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's great, man. So how many times do you think you've seen the whole series?
A lot.
A lot. Countless amount of times.
At least 100.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Like front to back, probably maybe 10 times, but I've seen a lot of the episodes a lot of times.
Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing this wasn't your favorite. We'll get into the review and ratings in a second.
Yeah.
So, Turner, you had said you had some favorite quotes.
I do. Let's see. When Danny is like, I don't think I should go any further. This looks dangerous. And Doug says, you're an IPS driver. Sometimes that means putting your life on the line.
Absolutely.
Let's see what.
That was a good one.
And then, like, Doug's telling Carrie, like, I messed up real bad. And she's like, oh, it's your first day. It'll get better. And he's like, you really think so? She goes, no.
Yep.
And when Doug comes into the bedroom and he's like, what's that smell? Carrie goes, my bonus.
Oh,
The mustard seed lotion.
Yeah. He goes, what smells like mustard up here? What
Those
about
were
you,
all the
Dusty?
awesome quotes. Like, he could have that first one where putting your life on the line. I mean, that was my favorite quote from this episode. So that was
Your
good.
favorite
You
one?
had a lot. Yeah, you had a lot of great quotes from that episode. So that was good.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I really don't have. I mean, I agree with all those quotes; those are all great. I really don't have a lot of other quotes though. So
I got
pretty
one
much did
more.
my job for me on that one. Yeah, what? Hook it
It's
up.
like they're arguing, and Doug's like, why don't you go back to your Shoetown supervisor? She goes, oh, he's gay now. He says, gee, I wonder why.
That's right. That was probably okay. So for me, that was probably the funniest part of the episode.
Yeah.
Was when he said that. Yeah, because talking about sleeping with the boss, or whatever, she's like, I might have to do things. And he's like,
I've you've been doing that all along.
Yeah, exactly. I
Right,
assume
yeah.
you've been doing it the whole time. Yeah, exactly.
Like it's normal. My God.
yeah. He's like, oh yeah, I
Just
thought you were
another day
doing
in the
that.
office.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
it's season 9.
It's season 9.
I'd say, I mean, there were some good episodes in season 9. I think half of them
Yeah.
were really good, but it was. Of course, it wasn't my favorite season.
It's just something about the vibe of it that I don't
Yeah.
like. Like the episodes are funny. It's just it feels way different for some reason. I don't know if it's
They're
like the
rushing.
cameras they use. Yeah,
It's like they're rushing to get it over with. I mean, last season they're always like pushing everything together really closely to get everything done really quickly.
the episodes seem a lot faster too.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
line deliveries.
Yeah,
and
because
whatnot.
there was only and there was only like 12 episodes in the last season.
Really?
Yeah, there was only
Wow.
like 12. Yeah.
Nah, that was. Hold on, I got it right here. Was there really only 12?
Yeah, there was like because usually we have like 20 some episodes each season, but the last season, I mean, they cut it short.
I'm going to tell you right now, Dusty. I have it on my Google Sheets here.
Well, how many episodes there is?
Dusty's right.
Ah.
Number 12 was a double,
Yeah.
but that's so 12. So basically, 12 was an hour. Wow,
Yeah.
Dusty, I thought I was going to correct you on that one, but
Come on, man.
I stand corrected.
Come
I'm
on, I
kinda
watched
mad
this
now 'cause I
24/7.
I paid full price for half a season when this came out.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So you bought it via?
I bought the DVDs after it was a done deal. It was
Okay.
like $24 for 12 episodes.
Oh man, $2 an
back.
episode.
I'm kind of mad now.
That sucks.
All right, so this is a good segue to rate and review. IMDb had 278 user ratings at a 7.5 out of 10 stars. Ratings from our Facebook poll, we had about 23 ratings, 3.7 out of 5, which equates to like a 7.4. So this one was pretty almost dead on with the IMDb.
Yeah.
Our guests always go first, Turner, so you're up, pal. Rating and review.
I'm going to give this episode a 7. Arthur wasn't in this episode, was it?
No, he wasn't.
I give it a 7 out of 10. I usually give like King of Queens episodes like 8 or a 9 if I really like it. I don't think there's a perfect King of Queens episode, but this ain't it.
Yeah, right.
This is definitely not it. Definitely not the perfect season either, as we just discussed. Where did it lose points for you?
No Arthur and just I don't know.
Yeah, it just had like a vibe, right?
I don't like it when Doug and Carrie try to like trick people into doing stuff. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Trying to manipulate a situation like, oh yeah, you totally won the blinking contest. You're the manager.
It's a good point, man. It's a very good point. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely see that. I
don't like seeing the people I love being bad people.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
gotcha.
Exactly. That's a good point, man. So a 7 out of 10 for Turner. Dusty, what about you, pal?
This is gonna get the lowest score that I've ever given, just because it's season 9. But it was still, I think, was a funny episode. It still had that, Doug Heffernan-esque or whatever. I mean, it was good. He was still Doug Heffernan. He was the same. Carrie, same thing, but there was no Arthur in it. But it was still funny. I'm gonna give this a 7.1.
7.1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it loses points because it's season 9. I mean, it's rushed. I mean, every episode in season 9 was rushed, and this episode was rushed, but it still had its funny moments.
Now, I'm trying to think. I know we were just talking about it only had 12 episodes. Was this one of the years when there was a writer's strike, maybe?
I think so. It was around that time.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just trying to think of why there were so few episodes. So that would make sense if there was a writer's strike.
Yeah.
All right, so 7.1 for Dusty. And we know because Arthur wasn't in it, it definitely was not going to get above an 8, or at least it wasn't an automatic above the 8. So,
Right.
So that brings it to me. I'm going to go even lower than 7.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 6.5.
Okay.
I watched it. I have mentioned that I usually watch the episodes more than once, probably 2 or 3 times, getting prepped for the show, for the podcast. But I only watched this one once. Yes, there were some funny lines in it. The line about going back to your Shoetown manager was really funny. And he's gay now. He's like, I wonder why. But that's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
That's not going to cut it. Having 1 or 2 funny lines, it's gotta really pop for the whole episode. Kind of repeating what you guys said, just season 9.
Yeah.
It's kind
I
of a
think
bad taste.
all season 9 episodes should just lose a point for being season 9.
Yeah.
So no season 9 is gonna get above a 9 at
9.
all.
No.
Yeah.
No perfect scores on season 9 episodes.
I can definitely see that.
Especially since I paid full price for half a season.
Right.
You should pull like I could see Arthur going back to the DVD company and just being like, I want half my money back because I only got half the shows.
Right.
You're not going to give me
you
my
can
money
write
back. Well, I need to speak to your manager.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing 6.5. Yeah, it was not that great of an episode.
And you know
not
what?
that great of a season.
And with the whole the gifts that the secretaries got, it sucks, man. It really sucks because in the real world, there's a lot of hard workers like Turner, like you. I mean, you're a hard worker and all that, and then you get a turkey as a bonus. When I was a nurse, I only got a ham. I mean, there's a lot of hard workers out there that don't get what they deserve, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, they don't get the acknowledgement. Yeah.
Now I know this is a comedy and all that, and it's supposed to be funny, but in the real world, I mean, it's really like that, and it sucks.
Yeah. You kind of watch the show to kind of get away from the real world sometimes.
Right.
So maybe that's why it was hitting a little too close to home, maybe.
Right.
But in a way, it's kind of like, hey, we know this is going on. We're trying to relate to you. So we see you, hear you, all that.
That's a good point too, man.
Yeah, true.
Very, very good points being made. Very good points being made. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. So yeah, Turner, thanks a lot for coming on. Next time you come on, it won't be a season 9, I promise you.
Thank
yeah.
Before the show, Dusty, me and Turner were talking, and he's like, I was hoping for season 1 or season 2, and he's like, I got season 9. I was like, I felt bad. I could tell the disappointment in his voice.
Yeah.
And now that we've gone through the whole show, gone through this whole episode, hopefully you had a good time at least here.
Oh, I had a great time. I've been wanting to get on since I've heard about the show. You guys are a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I really like your TikToks, Dusty.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
King of Queens TikTok.
I'll be getting back to him soon, man. I had a horrific car accident a few weeks ago. So
I saw that. I'm glad you guys are okay.
I appreciate that, man. Big man upstairs was looking out, that's for sure. But the seatbelts and the airbags, yeah, definitely. Them seatbelts and airbags definitely saved our lives, that's for sure.
Yeah, thank God, man. Because that was crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Those pictures are horrific,
God, man, I'm just glad the kids weren't with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So
yeah, Turner, you wanna plug the band?
Yes,
sure. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Still Searching or Still Searching Metal. You can follow me on Instagram at First Name Turner, and keep watching King of Queens.
Absolutely, man.
Nice,
Absolutely. Man. Dusty, you want to plug our stuff?
Yep. Facebook, it's at Shuddy Uppy. Let's Talk King of Queens. And Instagram is at Shuddy Uppy Podcast. Check us out. We try to post almost every day. Leave us a review. Leave us a comment. Something, and we'll definitely
feedback, people. Feedback.
Yes, feedback. We will definitely talk about it on our show.
Absolutely. We love talking about it on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks a lot. Really, thanks a lot for coming on, Turner. And let me plug our email address: kingofqueenspodcast@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I love reading emails. If you want, just say hi. Just type the word hi. I don't care. Yeah. King of Queens Podcast. Yeah, anything. Tell me to go F myself. I don't care. Turner, though, seriously, thanks a lot, man. You're a really great dude. We appreciate all of your stuff, and we appreciate your time, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, fellas. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Good, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, guys.